Your Simplicity remote with timer can control up to 18 different schedules to operate your shades. To program it, follow these instructions. First, turn on the remote with the power button on the right. Then, be sure you're in the auto mode. You can toggle between manual and auto by pushing the clock icon. Once you're in auto mode, you'll want to begin the process of setting the timers. By pushing the limit and clock button at the same time, the display will flash and then come up with the clock setting. In order to set the channel you'd like, you'll use the stop button. The channels are displayed along the bottom. As I hit stop, it begins to flash. I can then select that channel and it will scroll to the next one. By using the stop button, I can continue to select them. I can skip channels by using the arrows, but select it by hitting the stop. If it's flashing, it has not been selected. So in this case, I have channels 1, 2, and 5 selected. Then I use the channel button to lock that in and go on to the days of the week that I'd like to select. So I can select Monday, Tuesday, skip Wednesday, skip Thursday, and select Saturday. Again, I lock that in with the channel button. Now the hours will flash. I can scroll up to the hour I'd like to operate at, and please note that it's in 24-hour time format. So for instance, if I select 14, it's actually 12 noon plus 2 hours, 14 o'clock. Lock in the hour selection with the stop button and the minutes will flash. Again, you can scroll to the minute setting you'd want and lock that in with the stop button. Now you'll see an arrow flashing on the right. By scrolling up and down, you can select from the three modes: down, favorites, or up. In this case, we'll select up and confirm that by hitting the stop button. After you've selected the channel, the days, and set the time, along with the operation you want, you can lock it in and proceed to another setting by holding the clock button down for 3 seconds. You'll see the display flash, and now I'm on to number 2. In this case, I again will select the channels I want. I can select 1, 2, I'll skip 3 and 4 and select 5. Lock that in with the channel button. I'll again select Monday, Tuesday, skip Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, select Saturday, lock that in with channel. In this case, I'll have the shades go down in the morning. So I'll scroll to 7 o'clock, lock that in, go to the minutes, scroll to 18. After setting the minutes, hit the stop button to move on to the shade operation. In this case, I'll select that it goes to the favorites position. At that point, I lock it in with the stop button, and by holding the clock down for 3 seconds, it flashes, locks in that setting, and moves on to the next programmed channel. In order to escape the programming, simply hit the on-off button, and you'll return to the display. After exiting the timer programming mode by pushing the power button, the display will alternate between the next event and the time of day. In order for the timer to operate the shades, it must be in the auto mode. You can toggle between auto and manual using the clock button. To operate the shade manually with these buttons, it must be in the manual mode. For the remote to operate the shade, it must be in the automatic mode to operate the timer function.